previous role. We've won 4-2 at home to Olympiakos. Mourinho's first home game in charge, our first home game since we sacked Pochettino.
Yeah.
What were your feelings on the performance, firstly?
So obviously until about half time, things went to shit. You can't really dismiss the fact that we've played 2 games. Yes, we've won. Still conceded 2 goals in each. For progression, that's good, but you can't keep like that. To win trophies, like Kane's been saying that we're going to win the FA Cup and the Champions League, and it's great that we're saying that. It's good to have a captain that says that. Lloris, yeah, we're not good enough apparently, it says, but it's still not good enough. Like complaining that we've won 4-2, it's a bit pessimistic, but I'm very happy. Aurier's getting his feet. That's a positive. Personally, I believe that Rose are just in now because of Davis's injury. Like he's not going to be starting much because you can see that he wants Davis to stay a bit defensive, and Rose tried it, and he's at one point it was Aurier and Rose the back 2, and it was shambolic. Like it's good that we're scoring goals, but at the same time at the back it's still a bit wonky.
Do you don't feel like Mourinho's addressed those issues? I know it's only been 2 games; it's going to take time to address those issues. But do you still feel like the same frailties are there, even in Mourinho's first 2 games in charge?
Yeah, but a manager can't come in and switch it up like that. It's going to take him time. I'm happy with the passion, and I still don't know the assistant manager's name, but he's
Sacramento.
Thank you for that. He's on the sideline shouting, Mourinho shouting. It's what we needed. Poch towards the end was a bit introvert. Like he was a bit. I don't know how to explain it. He just wasn't the same as he was before. The beginning of last season, he was there, and then halfway through, as it went along, he was just. It was all going downhill, as we've all seen, and. I'm happy with the hiring of Mourinho. Yes, it feels weird. He's a Chelsea man. He's this, he's that. But it's football. You need to sometimes put rivalries aside, and it feels weird having Mourinho there and having Mourinho up on the screen, and it's a different feeling. But I'm more than happy with the way that we're playing. He's added in new things. Dele's back for now. We'll see. But the last 2 games, even a bit under Poch at the end, he was still getting in there. The cheekiness and the fight from him that we saw at the beginning, that made him who he is now, that gave him the name, it's coming back slowly. I'm happy that Dele's there because he makes a big difference. When he went off, there was a hole in the cam spot where he should be. Obviously, he got taken off. It was late. We're winning, but you see as soon as he goes off, you see the difference. All the strikers, class. Goes back to the old thing. Ericsson. I told you so. Always getting slated saying, oh, why are you being so mean to Ericsson? He's trying his best.
No one's slaying you anymore.
Thank you. People trying to sing his name. I'll sing his name when he does good for us more than 1 cross a game. Yes, thank God for that assist for Kane. But the amount of mistakes he makes before that and after that, he just doesn't run. He just doesn't care. He just would rather be at home watching the game on TV. He doesn't want to be here, so why should we put him in? Should have put Lo Celso on.
Mourinho said he spoke to Ericsson before the game, and he said he's committed to Spurs. He's one of the team. He's one of us, and he's gonna base Ericsson's.
Doesn't want to sign a new contract. Doesn't want to sign a new contract. That's not one of the team.
He said he's going to base the selection of Ericsson on whether he does sign a contract and whether he wants to remain at Spurs. So I think Mourinho do you not think he's aware of this situation? He wouldn't play him if he feels like Ericsson's not going to give his all when he's on the pitch.
Yeah, that's also the difference between Poch and Mourinho. Mourinho's not just going to give in, like you're saying. He's not going to just let Ericsson get away with it. Let Ericsson play like he is. Let Ericsson do what he wants because he thinks he's bigger than the club. What I was saying to the guy that was sitting next to me, each of these players are too big for their boots. Like they think they're incredible. They think they've won trophies. Yes, they got to a final. Yes, they've been playing beautiful football for the last few years. Yes, they're quality players that would get into almost any other team in Europe. But, like I said, they're still too confident, too egotistical, too like I said, big for their boots. I'm happy to see where it's going. Obviously, against United, it's going to be interesting next week. Bournemouth as well. We have to win Bournemouth. We have to win here against Bournemouth. If we don't win by a margin of at least 2 goals, it'll be a bit dodgy. Obviously, I'm saying that we've just won 4-2. We still 2-0 down. Brilliant comeback. But we still need to make some changes. But we're going in the right direction. I'm happy.
What do you do you think of the decision of Mourinho to change Eric Dyer after half an hour? Do you think that's something Pochettino wouldn't have done?
Yeah, I was thinking that when I saw Eriksen taking off his tracksuit, I was like, he has some balls. He has the guts to do whatever he wants to do. He's the manager. He's not one of the coaches. He's the manager, or head coach. He's in charge of what is going on that pitch. He has control, and he showed that. It's not a personal thing with Dyer. He loved Dyer. He's been trying to buy Dyer for the last few years. He likes Dyer, but it was like Dele said in one of his interviews I saw on Twitter. He said, any of us could have got off. He says, I played bad the first 20-30 minutes. Everyone played bad. It could have been Winks. It could have been Kane even. We wouldn't take off Kane, but it could have been. Kane was invisible. Son was invisible. Lucas was invisible. And then as soon as Mourinho shows that passion, they'll show it back for him. So I'm glad that it's not Pochettino going under the covers again. It's Mourinho in his big bed with the big pillows and duvet. Like he knows what he's doing in his Tottenham pajamas. Like I said, I'm happy to see where this is going. I'm very happy.
Just coming on this role. Thanks a lot, mate.
See you, man.